Hello, welcome to Tonglen for Climate Change. I'm Lama Liza. So today in our practice, we'll begin with working with our own experiences, what's arising in our own heart and mind in relationship with circumstances that are happening in the world. And then we'll extend this out to work with other beings who are also impacted, affected, or also having experiences around these similar issues. And so we'll do a guided practice together. And so you can begin by finding a comfortable meditation posture. You have a supported foundation, legs crossed or feet flat on the ground. And your spine elongated, feeling a length and an openness in your back and in your chest, allowing the crown of your head to rise up towards the sky. And then relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your body, your chest, your stomach around this lengthening and this openness. And taking a few breaths to arrive here in this posture. And then we bring to mind refuge and bodhicitta. Refuge is this aspect in Tibetan Buddhism. We talk about it as turning towards the true sources of happiness and freedom. So we talk about the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. The Buddha being the teacher, Shakyamuni Buddha, who started this cycle of teachings, and the Sangha being the community that brought it down and teaches it today. The Dharma being the teachings. It also relates to our own Buddha nature, our own wisdom, and the practices, the methods we work with. And then bodhicitta is this aspiration to awaken for the benefit of all beings. And in order to do that, we practice. And today, this weekend in the US, we're coming up to the 4th of July, Independence Day. And so as we turn our minds and hearts to refuge and bodhicitta, we can contemplate, what does it mean to be free? What does it mean to be awake? What does independence mean in this world of interconnectedness? Contemplating for a few moments. And then take a moment in your heart to connect with refuge and bodhicitta, turning towards the true sources and possibility of awakening, and doing this not just for ourselves, but to be able to benefit and help every single being without exception. And in order to do this, we practice. So now we move into calm abiding practice, training in the stability of our awareness, placing our attention on our breath, and just allowing it to rest there, just being present with that movement of the inhale and the exhale in your body. Whenever you notice you've become distracted, just come back and place again. We'll do this for a few breaths together. As we train in calm abiding, we connect with the calmness and clarity of our own heart and mind, the stability of our awareness. And as we come to know this place more and more, it's from this place of centeredness, of clarity, calmness, wisdom, insight, care. It's from this place that we then can move and function in the world. So it's from this place also that we can engage in our Tonglen practice. And take a moment to just drop whatever's happening in your mind and touch into the freshness of this present moment. And then we move into the Tonglen practice. And so begin by thinking of something happening in the world that you feel concern about, that feels important in some way. Perhaps you feel troubled by. And bring this circumstance or situation to mind. And notice what happens in your heart and mind. What thoughts are connected with this? What emotions are here? What are the sensations in the body? And so then for our practice, on the in breath, we open to and breathe in whatever discomfort there is, whatever suffering, whatever difficulty. We breathe it in through our nose. We breathe it into our heart, the open, spacious vastness of our heart, where it dissolves completely. And then at your own pace, on an exhale, you breathe out and offer to yourself whatever is supportive, whatever is beneficial. You can offer comfort, warmth, care, listening, and offer skillfulness, courage, motivation. So offering this to yourself and feeling yourself receiving it completely. And do this for a few more breaths, breathing in what's difficult, breathing it into your heart where it dissolves, and at your own pace, breathing out and offering what's helpful, what's supportive. Working with the different aspects that arise in your own experience. And then as you're ready, you can begin to extend this out and to think of all the other beings who are also impacted by this situation. And imagine the different ways that they might be struggling, the different ways difficulties are occurring. Maybe there's fear, anger, sadness, despair. Maybe they're losing homes. Whatever is happening, bringing the different aspects to mind, and then making the wish that they be free of whatever suffering and whatever seeds of suffering they're experiencing, and that they may have the true sources of happiness, freedom, clarity, ease. And then as you're ready, begin the Tonglen practice, breathing in their challenges, their difficulties. You can imagine it as dark smoke or thick fog, breathing it in through your nostrils, into your heart where it dissolves completely. And then breathing out, offering what's beneficial, offering your own merit, your own wisdom, your own good circumstances, good fortune, offering care, love, patience, whatever is supportive for each and every being. I'm doing this for several more breaths, breathing in the difficulty, breathing out what's beneficial. As you breathe in, you imagine them becoming completely free of the struggle, of the suffering, of any of that dark smoke or thick fog. And as you breathe out, you imagine them completely receiving the benefit. You can imagine moonbeams of light flowing out to each and every being, and they become bright, clear, illuminated, completely receiving, coming to a place of wellness, awakeness, open-heartedness, ease, well-being, happiness. And then as you're ready, bringing that to completion, and then extending out further to all of those beings who you might interpret as being the cause of these problems. Bringing all of them to mind. And think of how they might also be suffering, experiencing difficulties, challenges, and making the wish that they too be free of suffering, that their minds may be at peace, that they may have well-being, wellness, joy, happiness. And when you're ready, begin the Tonglen practice. Breathing in their suffering, form of smoke or fog, breathing it into your heart where it dissolves, seeing them become free of it. And breathing out these moonbeams of light with all of your care, beneficial circumstances, anything that's beneficial, and seeing them receive it completely, coming to a place of awakening, of joy, of wellness. If it's too much to do several people or beings all at once, you can work with one at a time. Either working with one and then moving to a next and the next, or starting with one and then extending it out, or just staying with one, whatever feels workable. And then as you feel ready, extending this wish out to every single being without exception, making the wish that they be free of suffering and the sources, any seeds of suffering, and that each and every single being may have happiness, the seeds of happiness, the conditions of happiness. And then as you're ready, doing Tonglen with every single being. Breathing in with the dark smoke, all of their suffering, where it dissolves in your heart. And breathing out, offering what's beneficial, sharing with each and every one. As you see each and every single being relieved of their burdens, experiencing joy and peace and ease, cultivate a sense of joy, of rejoicing in witnessing this. You might notice it arise naturally in your heart with seeing the happiness and well-being of others. And then as you're ready, letting go of the visualization and resting the attention again on your breath or in open awareness. Letting whatever is arising in your mind and heart, letting it settle, harmonize, integrate. And then concluding with dedicating our practice, making the wish that all of the effort, all of the practice that we just did, dedicating it and offering it to the well-being, the happiness of every single being without exception. You can offer it specifically to this situation, all the beings involved with the situation, to every being without exception, dedicating it to their full enlightenment. Thank you for your practice. Have a wonderful day.